Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are going to learn an important concept in Gitlab, and that is the runner. In last video we observed that Lily performed the Gitlab offline setup for her organization. If you have not seen that video yet, I suggest you to have a look on it first. It's not mandatory, but it will keep your learning in continuation. Now Lily is exploring Gitlab for running pipeline to achieve the required automation and also to generate CI/CD pipeline for the process of building, testing, and deploying the software application. If you're not aware what CI/CD is, I will not bore you here with the same theory that you can find anywhere on internet. In a nutshell, you can understand it as a capability of continuity for your development or your work. Back to the topic. Since GitLab also work over the principle of Git, instead of just providing you a code repository, it also leverage you to execute those codes in a pipeline or independently with the help of a runner. Obviously, not this one. So a runner is something which can help you to run some piece of code. Understand it as an application that work with a CI/CD to run jobs in a pipeline. GitLab Runner implement a number of executor that can be used to run your build in a different environment. Now, it provides several executor. The most common one are the shell, or I would say SSH first, shell, VirtualBox, Docker, and Kubernetes, which one can use depending on their requirement. My favorite is shell, that let me execute my pipeline leveraging the shell facility. So GitLab support different type of runner, each with its own characteristic. Common one include the shared runner and a specific runner. From the name itself, either they are shared to a project or specific to a project. Where a shared runner is a CI/CD runner that is available for use by multiple projects within a GitLab instance. A dedicated runner is a CI/CD runner that is explicitly assigned to and configured for a specific project. Though shared runner can be cost effective, but they may face serious resource contention. Dedicated runner provide a better performance, but obviously they will incur high cost, especially if they're not fully utilized. But we can leverage both shared and dedicated runner within the same setup, either it is public or it is private. Well, at this point, we discussed a lot about runner. Let's set up a new runner for ourselves and see the look and feel. Now quickly type GitLab runner install. In the browser of your choice and open the official website. Now we can head toward the section that help you to provide the binary to install on Linux. So here we have either we can download from the official packages given by the GitLab, or if we cannot use the dev or the RPM repository, in case any issues are there, we can simply click this link, and GitLab official repository has provided the script that we can leverage to deploy on a runner or deploy on a machine that would be used as a runner. So I'm using a Red Hat based variant. So I'll copy this and paste that to my terminal. So with power of editing, we will be back once it is completed. Now the script is completed, and just to recap what it has done, it simply configured some predefined repositories for you from where we can retrieve the GitLab packages, and it also installed the YAML utils. Now, since it is done, we can use DNF to install the GitLab runner. So you can also copy and use the same command. And with -y flag, so that we don't have to care about the yes or the no. Now that is going to be a decent size package. because it is this developed to utilize the Perl as the backend. So it may take some time installing the dependencies as well. So you can notice that it is installing the Git as well as the Perl dependencies. Now we can pause the video and return back once we are ready for the next step, rather than watching all the log generated in the mid. So now as GitLab Runner is installed, time for start it and validate the status using the systemctl command. Now this enable -- now flag will start the service as well as enable it for the next time reboot. To check the status, we can simply use the status flag. So we can notice the service is running fine. Now the next step is to register the runner. So we have to register this runner to the instance or the GitLab instance. It can be a private or it can be a public. Now to register it, we have to use the GitLab runner utility. And with the register flag, you can simply register the runner. Now it will ask the instance URL which you want to connect to. So you can either connect to the public one, or if you have any private one ready, you can connect to that as well. Let us now connect to the public one only. Now it will ask you the registration token. So you have to go to your instance and generate the token. So quickly switch to the terminal and find out the, okay, so I'm in my GitLab instance, public instance. Let me select one project. Now go to the settings, CI/CD, and here you will find a section of runner. Now expand the section and you can register the runner through here. So let's select a new project runner. Mark the platform which you want to use. In my case, it is Linux. Any tag. So, okay, a tag provided. Any description you want to give. And any timeout value, if you want to give or not, it is in the second. So by default, it is 600 seconds. Let's put it for like 30 minutes. So that my runner would not time out even if a job hung or something. It will wait for like 30 minutes before doing any timeouts. So create a runner. Now you can either use this complete command directly, or if you have already started or initiated the registration through the manual step, just copy this token that we generated for you and switch back to your terminal and provide that. Okay, so just paste the token, and after that, it's a valid token. So now it will ask you any name you want to give for the runner. So mine is a Red Hat 8 machine, so just for the coordination. Now it will ask you executor, which executor you want to use. If you want to run anything inside a Docker machine, you can select Docker or Kubernetes. In the similar manner we discussed in the previous section. So I am selecting a shell base executor. And now your runner is registered successfully. So we can use that. But before that, we can first see if my runner is there or not on the UI. So now quickly switch back to the UI and expand the runner section again. And you would notice a runner is there for you. So we can use it in the further while deploying our pipelines. So that is the installation part of the runner, a basic installation and the configuration. Now time for a quick recap of what we tested. Download the GitLab runner package and install it. Start the service by systemctl and register the runner using the token generated on your GitLab console. Select the valid executor for your runner depending on the job you are looking to use it in the future. At this point, now we are good to wrap this video. Hopefully, that help increasing your understanding with how to configure a runner. Like this video. If you are new to the channel, subscribe it to see more awesome learning content and share with your friend and support us. Do let us know if you want to continue this GitLab series in the comment section. Please support us. It may support or it may just cost you a click, but it will be very helpful for us. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.